Hi everyone. Today we are doing lesson 10.3 on accounting for cash and credit card sales. Our objectives for today are to record cash and credit card sales using a cash receipts journal and to journalize cash receipts on account using a cash receipts journal. Before we begin, we need to be familiar with a couple of terms that deal with processing sales transactions. So, the first is a cash sale, and that's a sale in which the customer pays for the total amount of the sale at the time of the transaction. Credit and debit card sales are treated as cash sales because the business receives its cash in a very short time. What then happens is we use the POS terminal, and this is a specialized computer used to collect, store, and report all the information about the sales transactions. And from there, we generate what's called a terminal summary, and that is the report that summarizes the cash and credit card sales of a point of sale terminal. For that specific day. It is then going to be utilized as the source document. This is a look at a terminal summary that summarizes all the sales from the day. It lists our specific credit card sales, our debit card sales, and then our cash sales and total sales. So the sales information for credit card sales is going to be stored in the POS terminal, and then a report of credit card sales is going to be produced by the POS terminal, and that is called a batch report. So the batch report can be very detailed, showing every credit card sale, or it can be a summary showing only the number and total of sales by credit card type. At the end of the day, when we print out this batch report from the POS terminal, a lot of times we use the term batching out. So if you say we're batching out, we're printing out that batch report from the POS terminal. This is a look at the batch report. It's a little different from the terminal summary, but it has the number of Visa sales, the number of MasterCard sales, debit card sales, and the totals. So again, a batch report can be detailed, showing each credit card sale, or like this, a summary of the number and total of sales by credit card type. So today we are going to start journalizing these sales transactions in the cash receipts journal. So that's going to be utilized for specifically cash receipt transactions. So a cash discount is one of the special columns that we're utilizing, and that's going to be if we give a discount to our customers. So that's one of the special columns utilized here, but also take note of the other special columns like accounts receivable credit, sales tax payable credit, and cash debit. So the first transaction we're going to journalize in the cash receipts journal is recorded cash and credit card sales. It has the total sales, the sales tax, and then the total. Our source document here is Terminal Summary 35, so TS 35. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start by putting the date. Then we're going to put a check mark in account title. The document number is TS35, and we're going to put a check mark in the post reference column. Then it gives us our sales total. So it's right next to sales 6,280. Then it gives us our sales tax, $376.80 in sales tax payable. And then the total is going to be cash. And always remember to make sure that your credits add up to equal your debits to make sure you did everything properly. A cash receipts on account transaction example is here. It says received cash on account. So when you receive cash on account, cash goes up, accounts payable goes down. So we're going to put the name of the customer. So Edmonds Hospital, we'll put the date, then Edmonds Hospital, the receipt number, so R610. And then when it says on account, we know we're utilizing this accounts receivable column. So the total goes in accounts receivable and then in cash. Now, sometimes we're going to offer a discount to our customers to encourage early payment for a sale on account. So, just like when we were doing the cash payments journal and we learned about the terms 210 net 30, which again means if we pay the invoice before 10 days, then we get a 2% discount. We are now offering that same discount to our customers. So we would multiply that by taking the sales invoice amount, multiplying it by the sales discount rate, or 2%, so 0.02, to get the sales discount. So here's an example of how we would calculate that here. But again, if you're putting this in your calculator, you would convert this percentage into a decimal. So 2% is 0.02. So to journalize cash receipts on account with sales discount, an example would be receive cash on account from Palmer Dentistry for $1,421, covering sales invoice number 462 for $1,450. So remember, this is the amount that was previously in accounts receivable. We need to account for the discount so it doesn't look like we're still owed that $29. So we're going to put the date, we're going to put the name of our customer, so Palmer Dentistry, and we're putting the full amount that was owed to us in accounts receivable. So the biggest number that's in this transaction is what should go under accounts receivable. Then we're putting the sales discount here in sales discount debit, and then cash is the amount that we actually received. Remember, always make sure your debits equal your credits to make sure you did this properly.